We're in the village of Icklingham, and this is the Church of All Saints. This is actually a small thatched church, and it is a second church in this village. There is another one. We're on the edge of a main road, but there's a flint and capped beautiful little wall that runs all around the churchyard, and the church is on a little bit of high ground on a very busy road, so between the wind blowing and the traffic going, it could be pretty noisy, though. We've just got a calm moment here, so we'll quickly have a look at what do we see. We've got old gravestones there running around the side of the church, beautiful trees in the distance there. The church is overpowering with this very large 4-squared tower and fairly small building. We're looking at the wall of the churchyard, and beyond it is a house with a lovely thatch roof as well, and we've got some old headstones here, all well weathered. In the shade of the trees there are further old ones. Whether we can read some of them, we'll see. We can read Samuel, who died in 1851. Falling down over there. This is a nice looking headstone here. This is to James Hunt, not the racing driver, obviously. The rest of it is pretty worn. Lovely headstone, that shape, that's beautiful. We can see here at the back of this headstone that it's been repaired fairly recently. That's nice that somebody repaired that. And we can look through here and see the tower. And here in the corner of the churchyard we can see there's another entrance, and there's a hedge that forms part of the boundary. There's a few headstones sort of poking out of the grass. We can see here that what we were looking at the front is not what it really is. There seems to be two main buildings. The tower is now to the side of this other building, which we couldn't see from the front. So we'll have a look and see what there is here. So at the base of the tower we can see there was a door that has been bricked in or flinted in. Lovely round window above, a small slit window, and a belfry at the top. And then there's this second building here, second structure. Lots of graves here, look, falling away everywhere. This bit of grass here is cut, and the rest of it is just left to be like meadow. I think there's probably sheep that come in here. This part of the flint wall's all been repaired, but this church is obviously bigger inside than it at first appeared. And here we've got a side door, indication of something going on the wall there. Looks like two little windows that were sealed in at one time, and more plain glass windows. They look very old. This wall's had much repair work. And I think we'll have a look in this door here. We have a feeling that it may be open. Sound of airplane going by. Oh, Wow. Wow, this is amazing. I've said this a few times in all the churches that I've seen, and I'll say it again, I'm speechless. But nevertheless, I'll have to carry on talking. Right. But an old floor, graves, tiles, and fabulous. Look at those benches. Pews, look at them, they're old. Medieval, I guess. And this, to my right, is the thatched building that you see from the road, which looks fairly small in comparison to the tower. But then you've got this large building here, which is hidden away when you're driving past on the road. We walk down now, slowly to the altar. Oh, look at the windows. Now the walls are all painted, and the stone on the edge of the alcoves and the ledges have all been highlighted, and they look beautiful. Delicate cream colour the walls are. These are fabulous. How many people have sat here over the years? There's a spider's web, look, running along between them. How did the spider do that? Lovely ceiling. It's all round. There's a little door there. And the most incredible pulpit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just walk up the stairs. Oh, what a lovely view. Big plain window at the back. So quiet in here. We've got this beautiful old screen, and if we look down here, there's a notice that says these are medieval tiles on the floor and not to walk on them, so I think we'll stay out of here. But just look at those windows, that fabulous ceiling. This is a church that's worth anyone coming to visit. Would make a good film set. So we'll walk over and have a look at this part of the church. Oh, and look. Little steps going up here. There's an alcove, so there was some grandeur at one time. Presumably there was a statue or something in there. A massive window there. Plain glass. So much light coming through. We've got the alcove on the other side of it as well, where there presumably would have been a statue. And the wagon here. A little organ. On the side of the church here there are two windows, predominantly plain, but both have coloured glass, that one and this one here, which has more. And that's very artistically done, that's beautiful. Big grate here. There's the font. An old chest here. That's extremely old. Hundreds of years old. So we look up that arch and look at the roof. Big timbers there, look, supporting and tying in the walls. Look at those columns. The two large buildings. This is just an amazing place. And this area here, which is beneath the tower, first of all, just have a look. This is the area underneath the tower. Very old walls. All the work that goes into these buildings. That's the main door, which looks as if it's bolted, and the visitor's book which we signed. Oh, and just stand here and be amazed by this church. Fabulous. So that's All Saints, Icklingham, and I've driven by this church many times over many years, and I've never realized how big it really is inside, and actually how impressively fantastic it is inside. How can I describe that? Just what an example of heritage. It belongs to us all. Beautiful church.